dozens of new holiday treats in Disney World, from delicious to downright bizarre.
We're taking you to the best and the worst treats this year.
So stick around to see what is worth the spend. And Sage and Miranda dress for the occasion.
I'm wearing white.
I count this as Christmas. This is the Christmas cookie churro. Now you can get this over here on the left side of the castle in the snack cart for $7.25. This is a Christmas cookie churro that has cookie crumbles on top, marshmallow cream, and Christmas sprinkles. It is a typical churro. It has marshmallow cream on top. It has some cookie crumbles and Christmas sprinkles. Let's give it a taste. I love anything covered in sugar. I really enjoy this. I think it's very good. I love a good churro. One that has some fun aspects to it. You know, there's those cookie crumbles, you have the marshmallow cream, and you have the sprinkles. Is it extremely special? No. Does it add a whole lot to it? Yes and no. It adds that fun holiday element that you would be looking for to kind of spice up your typical churro. But that's about it as far as anything goes. Okay, I'm glad we had this talk. Let's try the cookie part real quick. Solid, cookie, chocolatey, chewy, which I appreciate. My hands are like covered in sugar. I appreciate cookies that are not hard or anything of the sorts like that. I enjoy soft, very chocolatey cookies. And that is a really good cookie. Okay, I pondered it a little bit, and I think on a scale from 1 to 5 jingle bells, I'm gonna give the cookie Christmas churro. Oh, this is hard because it's sugary, but is it special? That's the question. I think I'm gonna give it a 3. It's a solid option. It is great if you love a churro, love those fun aspects kind of added onto it, and you're not super heavy into the Christmas flavors, and you love a good churro. This one is super fun. Puts you in the holiday spirit, you know?
Our next stop is going to be Casey's Corner. Now this is a very famous quick service in Magic Kingdom that's known for hot dogs, corn dog nuggets. They got plastic cheese to dip your corn dog nuggets. But we're here for a hot dog and something a little more unique. All right, so this is the holiday dinner dog. Yes, really. It's an all beef hot dog with cranberry mustard, savory stuffing, funnel cake, and cheese curds, which sounds really interesting. You can get it as a regular size hot dog or as a foot long. We went for the regular size one because we're curious, that's for sure. And it does come with fries, which is a good plus. It's a whole meal, this holiday dinner dog. Holiday dinner hot dog. Beautiful. We've cut her in half.
Pleasantly surprised.
I'm also pleasantly surprised.
Yeah. Now, I'm not a hot dog person, but this, with the flavors on top, I'm shocked.
As a hot dog person, I was excited and also scared of this because what I don't like is funnel cake batter. And that's, I was like, don't ruin my holiday hot dog because I love holiday flavors. It also has like these big chunky like cheese curds on it.
Yeah, the sauce on top, I'm gonna try it just by itself.
Cranberry ketchup.
It kind of gives it that sweetness that it needs, and it's really good. The cheese, it's like a cheese curd cheese.
Yeah.
That's how I describe it. I really enjoy it. Good for those that are kind of picky eaters and maybe want to stretch just a hair out of their comfort zone into the holiday season flavors, because it does give you that holiday season flavor, but also keeping it within your like standard American food.
I'm ready. Are you ready to give your final ranking?
Yes.
All right, 3, 2, 1. 4. Yeah, 4 jingle bells out of 5. Better than the churro.
Yes, better than the churro.
Wow. Miranda.
Yes.
Are you ready to eat a bathtub full of ice cream?
Yes. Actually, no.
Okay.
It's a lot of ice cream.
It's a lot of ice cream, but there's 2 of us.
There are 2 of us. I'm glad we are here to split it together.
Me too. Our final stop for the best and worst snacks, holiday snacks in Magic Kingdom, is Anti-Gravity's Galactic Goodies, which is where you'll find a lot of ice cream and treats. And they typically do have a seasonal option. Like we're about to try. This one, a little bit surprising perhaps.
A little bit. I'm excited-ish.
Me too.
It's a lot.
What is the green stuff on the bottom?
Oh, it's this festive vanilla cake. Okay, got it.
Oh, okay, there's cake on the bottom?
Yes.
All right, our next snack, we've got the Lock, Shock, and Barrel Sundae. This is a sundae, as you can see, served in a bathtub. with festive vanilla cake, that's the green, vanilla ice cream and strawberry topping, and then it's got whipped cream and Christmas sprinkles with a lock, shock, and barrel chocolate piece. So this is actually way cuter than I was expecting. Is it way cuter than you were expecting?
It is very cute.
It's so cute. So, and I actually love strawberry like shortcake, which is kind of what this sounds like with the cake and the ice cream and the strawberry. So I'm excited. For reference, this is why it's a bathtub. In Nightmare Before Christmas, lock, shock, and barrel do go in a walking bathtub. Bathtub time. Ready?
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. Something about Disney's vanilla soft serves is just like superior to everything else. With the strawberries on top, phenomenal. Get the cake on the bottom, which I'm trying to get to. I don't think I've actually really gotten a piece.
I wish there was a little more cake.
Okay.
That's my main complaint, because the cake gets really soggy because it's under so much
very soggy
ice cream and sauce.
That's just soggy.
I think having a little more cake would hold up just a touch better. I don't want it to not be like saturated with all the toppings, but I really enjoy this. It does remind me of strawberry shortcake, like I said. It's super cute. It looks Christmassy. You guys keep the bathtub.
And even that, though it is ice cream and it's super sweet heavy, I almost feel like it's not as sweet as some of the treats that I have had here at Disney.
Because the fruitiness cuts in.
The fruitiness cuts in,
yeah,
which is nice.
I would say if you're gonna have like one holiday treat, this should be a contender.
Yeah.
It's cute. It's holiday. You get a souvenir bowl. It's shareable, and it's good. It's simple and delicious. Ready to rank it?
Yes.
All right. On the count of 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, 5 jingle bells out of 5 jingle bells. It's very good.
Let's head to the back of the park in Toy Story Land for a very, very sweet holiday treat. It'll definitely put you in the holiday spirit, if you know what I mean. Welcome to Toy Story Land. During the holidays, look at that. Woody's got like a Christmas scarf on. We're not really here to be shrunken down to the size of a toy, right? You know, Slinky Dog Dash or go head to head on Toy Story Mania. We're actually headed to Woody's Lunchbox for our holiday treat. All right, holiday snack acquired. It's the hot chocolate lunchbox tart. It has chocolate fudge filling, hot chocolate marshmallow fondant, and mini marshmallows. And this is brand new. First time it has been released. Super cool. Cannot wait to try it out. All right, I love hot chocolate, but also this is very reminiscent of like a s'mores thing. It looks like it anyway, so let's give it a shot. That might be my favorite lunchbox tart I've had at Woody's Lunchbox. It's approximately 10:30, so it's pretty early in the morning, and the bread isn't too flaky. It's not like last time I had a lunchbox tart, it felt like Dustin from DFB said it was like a desert in his mouth. It was so like dry and flaky. The crust of the bread is really, really good. The filling on the inside, plus the fondant has an interesting textural combination, which is just so good. The flavors are so good, and the marshmallow kind of takes it over to like that extra level. I can't really taste any of the, you can see the kind of like, the sprinkles and things on there. Those don't really make or break anything, but the marshmallow and the chocolate fondant, and the chocolate, it's so chocolatey. It's like hot chocolate and s'mores kind of situation. It's really, really good. Now here in Toy Story Land, you are technically shrunken down to the size of a toy. So the only quick service place here in Toy Story Land would obviously be a life-size lunchbox, a larger-than-life lunchbox. I should be honest about that. Now mobile order is available. This is where you can find all your different kind of lunchbox tarts, as well as the famous tachos are here. And you can actually check out when Emma and I tried that for the very first time, and our best snacks at Hollywood Studios. Now there is some light outdoor seating out here, not super covered, but you got some umbrellas just in case. Now if I had to rate this 1 out of 5 Jingle Bells, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best, I would say this is a solid 4. It was really good. It is sweet, which is why it's not getting 5 Jingle Bells out of 5 Jingle Bells, but it was very good. I was pleasantly surprised, which is why I'm giving it a 4. I'm over here at Echo Lake to check out another holiday treat at Dockside Diner. Buoy, oh buoy, it's good food. I've never seen that before. How of it? That's clever. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Now, if you ask myself, and especially Quincy, this is definitely an underrated quick service location. First off, mobile order is available here. I should also mention mobile order was also available at Woody's Lunchbox. We didn't do mobile order there because it was a little busy, and the mobile order was a few hours away. Like the pickup time was a couple hours away, as opposed to just waiting in line for 15 minutes. So this is the Holiday Tree Marshmallow. It's vanilla bean marshmallow and raspberry jam dipped in chocolate on top of a vanilla cookie. It is brand new. All right, here we go. Let's give it a shot. So the marshmallow with some jam plus a cookie. I don't even know how to like eat. I'll try and eat it from the side to get everything in there. So it's a nice flavor combination because just eating the marshmallow and the chocolate icing alone makes it super duper sweet. Luckily, the jam, the acidity of that kind of cuts through, and it definitely balances everything out, which is really nice. That tastes like a marshmallow. It's like a mini marshmallow. This is almost a little softer, which is honestly is helpful. I was nervous it was going to be too chewy, but it's pretty good. Oh, Santa! Anything dipped in chocolate, though, it has that hard chocolate shell around it. Ducks Right Down during the holidays are really nice because you get this really cool view of the tree. It's just gorgeous, right in the middle of Echo Lake. And we do have some light outdoor seating here. It's slightly covered. We got some umbrellas out here. Usually these tables are pretty empty. You're able to snag a table. I've never not been able to snag a table here. But because it is quick service, you can kind of grab and go and really sit anywhere. And also, something new, I know this is not about snacks. I have to do it. Why? Because hashtag live entertainment is important. There's a brand new acapella holiday show happening here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Most of the time they can be seen in front of the Chinese Theater, but they might be moved every once in a while, depending on capacity and things like that, over by Muppets Courtyard. But let's go check them out right before we have our last snack. And this is the Backlot Express restaurant. It's right between Indiana Jones' Epic Stunt Show and Star Tours. This Backlot Express restaurant is basically used to simulate a restaurant at a film studio, kind of like in the backlot, like where they would typically have their storage for all the props and some of the sets and things like that. So that's what you can find inside here. You can find like old props and sets and like fake special effect cans that they're going to use for upcoming movies, things like that. Okay, so at the Backlot Express, we got the red velvet whoopie pie, which is red velvet cake, candy cane, buttercream, and holiday sprinkles. I love red velvet, but I'm not crazy about like mint. So I'm very curious to see how these like two flavor profiles work out. All right, here we go. I split it in half to make it a little bit easier to eat. Now this is a personal preference, I know this, but this is just not for me. The red velvet, which is basically chocolate cake with red food coloring, and the mint are weird to me. They clash in a weird way. Again, I'm not a huge fan of mint. If you like candy canes covered in cake chocolate, this would be for you. But definitely not one of my favorites. The red velvet cake is, I'll still describe it though, the red velvet cake is definitely moist, which again, I love red velvet cake. If I had to rate this 1 out of 5 Jingle Bells, okay, I've tried all 3 snacks. Now I feel like I have to go back and do it. Oh gosh, I'll say a 2, because the red velvet is nice. I just know that it's a personal opinion, the whole mint thing. So for me personally, I'm gonna say a 2. Yeah, 2 Jingle Bells out of, wow, I've been so negative during this video. I love it.
So I'm lucky enough that my first stop is going to be here at the Grand Floridian at the beautiful gingerbread house. It's here behind me. I'm in line. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it. But this is something that I look forward to every single year at Disney World. This is one of the biggest staples here at Christmas time. So we're going to show you one of the newer things, and we're going to tell you a little bit more about it. So here at our first stop, we are at the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, and we are going to check out the gingerbread house here. It is really, really cool, you guys. It starts on November 9th, or at least it did this year, and you can view what they call clouds of cinnamon Clouds of cinnamon coming out of the chimney with a life-size storybook gingerbread house that they create every year. And they create it from a classic artisan recipe. That's actually really amazing. The house is adorned with white chocolates, candy canes, edible snowflakes, sugar poinsettias, and 25, you heard me, 25 hidden Mickeys. Along with different porches, you'll find 85 pounds of chocolates, a Santa, nutcrackers, toy soldiers, and snowmen that have all been hand-painted by the team at the Grand Floridian Bakery. It is really amazing. This is something they've been doing since 1999, literally since the year I was born, and every single year they do something different, and this year is just as beautiful as all the rest. So this year you can see Anna and Elsa and Olaf here in the corner, Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, let's see, Chip and Dale, and that's just on this side as we're walking in. And I don't know if you can see that, but there's even real smoke coming out of the chimney. It is amazing. And as a reporter for All Ears, I actually got to come by a few times and watch them build it. So it's really incredible to see what they start with and the fact that they end up with a massive working gingerbread house. So I'm still waiting in line, and they have a really cool screen that plays through the different gingerbread houses throughout the years. But what I noticed up here is a bumblebee that has a QR code. So of course I had to test it out. And what does it bring up? But a TikTok that Disney posted on how they made the gingerbread house. That's actually really neat that they would incorporate that, and that it looks like icing, or however they made it. That's awesome. So I was able to just go ahead and grab my whoopie pie, but I wanted to show you just the other side of the gingerbread house. I mean, you literally could stare at this thing forever. It is so, so beautiful. Another really neat thing that they do here is that they actually show you the ingredients that it took to make this particular gingerbread house. And I mean, it took over 1,000 pounds of honey, 140 pints of egg white, 600 pounds of powdered sugar, 700 pounds of chocolate, 800 pounds of flour, 35 pounds of spices, tons of creativity, and then Disney magic and pixie dust. And frankly, without the last two, this wouldn't have been made. 100%. So I did get my gingerbread whippy pie. I'm very excited. But I need to go find a knife and fork to eat this because it's a little bit messy. But before I walked away, I really wanted to show you guys how long the line is. I got in the line when it was pretty short, and it still took a while. It's really a super popular thing here at Disney World, and the line keeps going back here. And so if you're going to come here and it's something you're really interested in, make sure to kind of take time for it. It's not going to move super fast, and because it is so popular, the line gets pretty long. It's pretty crazy in there, and I needed to find a fork and knife, which I came and found at Gasparilla Grow. But I came outside, the weather's beautiful, so I figured I'd have it out here. But I wanted to show you guys a little bit more of what I got. So I got the gingerbread latte whoopie pie. It was only $8.50 before tax, and I'm really excited. It smells amazing. But I did ask for the ingredients in it, and unfortunately the cast member I spoke with didn't have the allergy sheet, and she didn't know the ingredients. So we're gonna try to guess what they are ourselves, which may or may not be a mistake. I kind of just to see what it would look like. My hands are covered in gingerbread whoopie pie. It smells amazing. Just super sweet and cinnamony. Is that a word? No. Do I mind? No. And just like gingerbread. Okay, let's try it. That is delicious. And what's so funny or odd to me is you can really taste like the latte aspect of it. Like there's a reason, obviously, that latte is in the name. The bread itself, I mean, there is cinnamon sprinkled on it. I don't know if you can see that, but there is cinnamon sprinkled on it. So that is a real standout on the sandwich part. The sandwich part itself is really moist. I mean, it's literally sticking to my fingers. And that's where like the gingerbread flavor is coming from, is the bread itself. It's the cream in the middle that has that kind of latte taste. If I had to bet, they used a bit of coffee to make this whipped cream filling. Like the latte itself, they probably poured it in and whipped it. If you like coffee and gingerbread, you absolutely should try this. It's really good, and I think really unique. I think that's why I like it so much. If you don't like a little bit of a latte flavor or cinnamon, this is not going to be up your alley. You're not going to enjoy it. But if I had to rank it, 1 out of 5 Jingle Bells. You know what? I'm saying it. I'm gonna go 4. It's really good. I don't know that I would necessarily want to get it again, but I love coffee and I love gingerbread, so nailed that. That's delicious. Also, another thing, there was this beautiful shimmery Grand Floridian symbol on top that is made out of chocolate, and I just wanted to try it. It's actually very surprising because that's dark chocolate. I feel like normally when I get chocolate medallions on things, it's either white chocolate or milk chocolate. That's a really nice addition. I think it pairs really well with the coffee cream inside. 10 out of 10. Just in case you're not sure if you want to wait in line or not, they do have the full list of items that you can purchase here. And also, you cannot use any of your discounts. So if you're DVC or AP, this is not something that is available to you. DVC is Disney Vacation Club, and AP is annual pass holder, in case you didn't know. For my next stop today, I got to come over to Disney's Contemporary Resort and see their gingerbread house. So this one I'm actually super excited about, and I might be a little partial to, because it is a gingerbread house that's inspired by Cinderella Castle, and it is also inspired by Mary Blair art. And if you don't know, Mary Blair was one of the original Imagineers who did some of the concept art for things like Cinderella, and also It's a Small World. This is so exciting to me. They have a 50th anniversary overlay on it, and there are 11 five-legged goats on it. Ah, there they go. Okay, well, Chip and Dale also were here, and I'm going to walk around and try to get in line. They're even having a signing with one of the pastry chefs today while I'm here, which is really cool. But here's another look at it. So they have a few items here. They have the chocolate peppermint cookie, the 50th anniversary gingerbread, the five-legged goat cookie, the contemporary gingerbread kit where you can build your own, and then they have the family cookie box. They also have a few more down there, but that's what I can see right now. And I think I am gonna have to grab the five-legged goat. All right, and then here they have a Linzer cookie, peppermint chocolate bar, and a hot cocoa bomb if you're interested. They also have some ornaments and some pins if you're interested. Alrighty, so maybe for everyone who might not know what the significance is of the five-legged goat, so Mary Blair was an American artist who did work for Walt Disney. She created concept art for things like Cinderella, Peter Pan, Small World, lots of really exciting things. And then in 1970, when they were working on all of the resorts here at Walt Disney World, they asked her to do several murals that they wanted to put in the hotels. So this one that we're looking at right here is here in the Contemporary, and it is a mural that Mary Blair did design and create, but it's really amazing. There's something about it. It is 90 feet tall. It's made with 18,000 hand-painted tiles that were all fire glazed to create this mural. But the thing is apparently somewhere she put a five-legged goat here in the mural. It's something that Disney fans have really loved over the past few years. It's almost like their own version of a hidden Mickey, and it's something that people really like, and I think it's just a special Mary Blair touch. She also created this, and she said it was kind of an era of believing and optimism, and that's why she created this mural, and that's why it's so colorful and bright and has so many different kinds of individuals and people on it. And the theme that she really wanted to impart, I guess, with this mural was that nothing man-made could ever be perfect. And so that's why she added in the five-legged goat, because nothing man-made is ever perfect. And we're all just trying to be, you know, one and together and optimistic. All right, so the item that I grabbed was the five-legged goat sugar cookie. It is gluten-free, in case that's something that you're interested in. And I'm super excited. I keep smelling it. Luckily for me this time, if allergies or anything like that, any ingredients are concerned to you, this was a pre-packaged one, so I'm holding this the worst way I could. But they put all of the ingredients here on the back. And traditionally at the Contemporary, the cast members will know, or they'll have an allergen sheet. It was just not something that they could find at the moment when I was there. So if you ever need to know, they should have that information for you. Let's try it. So first thoughts, I really actually love this. I am someone who loves sugar cookies though. And that touch of vanilla and the sprinkles there on the end, I think is really nice. And adds a crunch. It's the kind of sprinkles that I like, that are not so hard that they make you feel like you're breaking your jaw trying to eat them. They're just nice, and I like that. Outside of that though, I mean, it's just a regular sugar cookie. I will say I would not know it was gluten-free. It's still really tasty, and I really like that. But if you don't like sugar cookies or vanilla icing that's really sweet, steer clear of this one. But if you love those things, or you're looking for a really tasty gluten-free option, I think this is a great one to go for. Okay, if I had to rate it 1 out of 5 Jingle Bells, I'm gonna go 3. Because it's really good. I probably wouldn't get it again though, and you have to love sugar cookies to enjoy this, so it's not a super universal thing. But as someone who loves sugar cookies, I really lucked up with this one. I don't know how everybody else is doing, but I think I probably had some of the best treats here. So I may have gotten to come to my favorite place, which is Contemporary and Grand Flow, for some good treats, but we have even more coming, and we're going to one of my favorite bars in all of Disney World for some really special holiday treats. I love this place. I'm so excited for you guys to see it, and I get to hang out with my friends there. And you guys know, that's all I want to do is hang out with my friends.
All right, our final stop on our holiday snack tour is Jock Lindsay's Holiday Bar. This sign is lying to you. Typically there are decorations up that is a holiday overlay at Jock Lindsay's Holiday Bar. Doesn't look like the decorations are up just quite yet, but the holiday treats and eats are here, so we are here. We'll pop in some B-roll of the old decorations so you can check them out, and we're gonna get some holiday treats, and now we're all together.
We did it.
We did it. Hey, you guys, did you want to go to the...
Yeah, that's why we're here.
Yeah. So Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar is actually an Indiana Jones themed bar. It's based on Jock Lindsay, who's the pilot in the Indiana Jones films. And it's very cool. It's kind of themed around Jock Lindsay's travels. Year round, I highly recommend this bar. It's amazing. The theming is spectacular. There's so much to see and look at. The drinks are great. The food is great. There's an outdoor patio. There's some really, really cool film memorabilia. But it's even better at the holiday when it gets the holiday overlay to be Jock Lindsay's Holiday Bar, which is what we're experiencing, sans decorations today. All right, so though the holiday decorations haven't quite shown up in here, they are playing Christmas music, a cappella Christmas music, actually. But you can see there's so much detail to the theme in here, somewhere to look pretty much everywhere you turn around, and lots of nods to Indiana Jones and Jock Lindsay, especially up around the ceiling. Hey Emma, I didn't know you were an air pilot with Jock Lindsay.
I mean, I trained for a few years before I came down here.
Oh, it's really weird that you bring your trophy with you everywhere we go.
It's just something about needing people to know that about me.
Yeah, I understand.
I love being a vegan.
Yes.
I really want to.
Yeah, oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough. The menu here at Jock Lindsay's is on a QR code, so you just scan this with your phone. Paper menus are available upon request. Just ask the cast member. All right, here's our haul from Jock Lindsay's Holiday Bar. First up, we have the Naughty or Nice Deviled Eggs, which are, the naughty ones are crispy ham and spice honey glaze, and the nice are crispy ham and sweet honey glaze. And I don't know which we got. Are they both?
They should both be here, but are we naughty and nice?
Yes. You're naughty and you're nice. So you guys both thought you were naughty?
Yeah.
It's fair. All right, next up we've got the Here We Come a Croquetting. These are holiday croquettes with turkey and stuffing topped with a bacon and cranberry jam and turkey gravy on a bed of pureed sweet potatoes. I'm so excited for these. Those sound amazing. Over here, we have the post-flight milk and cookies, which are assorted Christmas cookies, and this is actually coquito, not just straight milk, so that's exciting. Here we have the hot chocolate grail flight, which is traditional spiced butterscotch hot chocolate, white chocolate hot chocolate, and peppermint hot chocolate. Yum. And then finally, we have here the pomegranate gin and tonic, which is St. Augustine gin, pomegranate juice, and tonic soda. For all in, very beautiful spread and a very festive spread.
All right, first up, I have the hot chocolate grail flights. There's 3 of them here, and I'm grabbing the peppermint one first. It's good.
These look amazing.
They're good. They smell delicious. That peppermint hits super chocolatey, super yummy, creamy, delicious. You're feeling good. That was a good start.
Okay. Okay. I'll do one of mine. Let me find. Okay. Let's see. So I am doing the post-flight milk and cookies. I'm gonna show you. Cookies. Beauty. Coquito is the milk with your milk and cookies, and they give it to you. It looks very thick, and then they give you your little glasses so you and another person can share it. Let's see.
It got thick sitting here.
Wait.
Here, put it.
Well, I bet it's going to be really good.
That on my phone.
It's also in some of Miranda's hot chocolates and also the table, and I hope it tastes as good as it looks. Okay, it's a vanilla rum coconut drink. These are the cutest glasses.
They are. I love them.
It reminds me actually a lot of horchata, but instead of being coconut based, it's vanilla based. It has that like sweetness, cinnamon yeah, the cinnamon in it. It's really, really good. It's very sweet, and we've had it for a while, so thick. But I love that.
Got my fake on the top.
It's like heavy, yeah, heavy vanilla and heavy cinnamon. But really, really good, especially if you like those two things. If you don't like cinnamon even a little bit, maybe steer clear of this one. But I actually really love that.
Oh, don't eat the house.
No, I have to eat the house.
No.
What? Okay, I feel bad for eating the house. I mean, it's a gingerbread cookie, but there's a filling in the middle. I also, my first bite, I had an M&M on it, so there was a lot of that chocolate M&M flavor. I just don't know what the filling is.
That looks thick. It doesn't look appealing, but
It's just a lot of cinnamon, sugar, and vanilla, but I love those things, so if you don't love those things, steer clear, but a great example of adults love a cookie. And I'm throwing cinnamon and sugar at you, so enjoy it.
I've got the pomegranate gin and tonic here, which looks very tasty. There's this entire slice of pomegranate in it. It's beautiful. Also, this is a signature Jock Lindsay's glass, and they always say that when this goes straight, you've had too much. This has a lot of flavor. It's definitely a classic gin and tonic. There's the gin flavor in there. You can taste it, kind of tastes like pine trees, which is why gin feels a little Christmassy to me, even though pine's kind of Christmassy. I love this entire pomegranate slice in it. I will say I'm not getting a ton of pomegranate flavor, like straight out. There's definitely a little bit of the kind of like tart, bursting flavor of pomegranate. If you are a gin drinker, I think it's certainly not overly sweet. It tastes a lot like a standard gin and tonic with a little bit of a holiday twist. So a great choice if you like a gin and tonic. Miranda, drink some more hot chocolate.
yes, ma'am. You want one as well? I'll wait till you. Okay. This one is a lot stronger than the peppermint. Stronger in the alcohol side of that. Maybe because it's like set differently when we were taking some pictures.
Do you get the butterscotch at all?
I don't know if I get butterscotch. I want to like.
Do you mind if I
Go for it, yeah. I was about to like take a little bit off the top, but
The butterscotch is entirely on the cream.
yeah.
But I bet if you, of course we take lots of photos, but if you mixed it in while it was hot, I can see this like melting perfectly. Because there's even a little bit of salt on top to cut through the butterscotch and the chocolate, which is really delicious.
Now this is the white hot chocolate, and it has a little Oreo on top.
It's white chocolate, it's not white hot.
But it's not hot.
It's white
It
hot.
is now white chocolate, and it's probably set. Strong. Holy Toledo.
Holy Toledo.
Holy Toledo, man. As far as strength goes, white chocolate is the strongest, then butterscotch, then peppermint. It's really good, creamy. I love a good white hot chocolate. I would say y'all need to try that one because that was good.
Okay.
Isn't it strong?
Yeah, honestly, I like that this one's the strongest because it's also the sweetest. And so it's balancing very well.
The Oreo underneath.
I know, you can see the little black spots.
It's really creamy. So good. I really like that. I agree. It is definitely the sweetest. But if you had to pick, what's your favorite of the three?
Flavor-wise, the peppermint, because I do love a good peppermint. But I love the white chocolate.
I love the peppermint.
Yeah.
I think
It's a
my
top
favorite,
notch.
shockingly, was the white chocolate, which I'm not a huge white chocolate person.
Really? I love it.
But because the sweetness is cut, this is a really sizable hot chocolate bite. It's got a lot of really great flavor to it. Very creamy, delicious, definitely shareable because it's basically 3 little drinks.
Yeah.
There is a hot chocolate bite also available in Hollywood Studios that I really love. It's one of my like staples any holiday season. They didn't have it last year, but it is back this year. And I love that hot chocolate bite. It is egg time. These are naughty or nice. I don't know which one this will be, but I'm obviously gonna go for a green one because that's the weirdest looking color.
It's giving me Grinch vibes.
I've been
red
waiting
one.
for you to say that.
Can I get up?
Well, no, I want the.
I'm not. You can't bite it. Because
Go
where does
ahead.
it go?
Yeah, give your.
Put the whole thing in your mouth.
Just start
Eat the whole
chatting.
egg. These are really good deviled eggs, and honestly, they're listed as new on the menu. They have had Christmas eggs before. I think that these are just a little different. I had the Christmas eggs last year. I thought they looked amazing and I was disappointed when I tasted them. This year, these are so good.
They're really, really
The egg mixture is so creamy and blended. There's no chunks at all. It's got the perfect amount of spice. The ham on top is glazed with a little bit of sweetness that goes with the savory from the egg. All right, so these are the croquettes, which look great, and they're made with basically everything that goes into a holiday dinner.
Me and this gravy need time alone.
Literally.
Me too.
Wow. That is packed with like Thanksgiving in a bowl.
Leftover lever gravy.
Literally, when you said leftover, like, that's exactly right. Stuffing, turkey, a little bit of crunchiness, the sweet potatoes and the gravy all together with the cranberry onions.
The sandwiches that you make for lunch for like a week straight.
It tastes like that, but a little elevated with a little more crunch from the fact that it's like fried out the outside.
The
A little
fried
bit more
breading
crass.
adds like a little bit extra savoriness, but then paired with everything else, it's just delicious.
The decorations in here are also beautiful when those go up. We'll be sure to show those to you in another video. The food every year wows me, and it feels like a really festive, really elevated way for adults to really get into the holiday spirit and enjoy the food. And there's probably some, I mean, your kids are not going to like that cookie plate, you know, just don't give them the coquito.
Yeah.
Also, ho ho ho.
Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year.
What was everybody's favorite thing they ate today?
Jack Lindsay's.
Yeah, the whole thing?
No, honestly, the whole thing. It's one of my favorite things they do for Christmas.
That's fair enough.
That's fair.
That's fair enough.
I think mine was the bathtub was good.
Yeah, mine has to be the Christmas deviled eggs at Jack Lindsay's. Those are so good.
Okay, and I'm gonna say the hot chocolate lunchbox tart.
Interesting.
It was
That's a
very.
nice
It was
change.
the other. Yeah, I know. Which is the other ones were kind of funky, but that one was really good.
Worst rapid fire hot dog.
Oh, the red velvet.
Rapid fire.
The red velvet peppermint whoopie pie.
Okay.
All right.
Worst.
5-legged goat sugar cookie.
Okay. Worst.
Mine, the churro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just boring.
It's just boring.
Yeah.
Mine was more opinion based because I just don't like peppermint.
You don't like peppermint?
I mean, I like candy cane, but I don't like mint in my food.
Oh, you know those.
disagree.
If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
Now go watch our coverage of Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. See you there.
We've had so much sugar.
I need to lay down.
Hands are shaking.
Yeah.